nothing for literally an entire month. Nothing has changed. I am literally about to bust. As the bullish Bitcoin holders and the bearish Bitcoin haters alike both sit with their thumbs shoved deep inside their pockets, just waiting for something to happen. There is absolutely a massive catalyst this week that could change everything forever. Right now, the price of Bitcoin sits still exactly at the 29,000 US dollar level, where we have been sitting now for basically an entire month, as the Bollinger Bands have squinched and inched closer and closer, as volatility has reached record lows, just like we see before the biggest busts only once every few years during these cyclical repetitions of Bitcoin's price. But more importantly, right now, are we about to witness a mega big dump over the next week as we get our next CPI, or in fact, are we about to witness something much, bustier, pumpier, potentially even more big than anything you could ever imagine, if I'm being honest? So if we take a look first at Bitcoin's chart, we can see the price has just been dumping, but pretty much sideways for the past 2 months or month and a half. After we squeaked out this new bear market high in the middle of July, about 3 or so weeks ago, it has been just a slow, boring grind down to the nether regions, down in the middle of no man's land. And Bitcoin still, though, on the daily chart has a multi-week falling wedge type pattern, very similar to like the 2-year long one that we're in the middle of breaking out of also. But this is just on like a 3-week chart. And momentum has basically left the building. This bear market's been well over a year long. I would say this is in the top 2, if not the most boring period of price action. It's a little bit of a tease, right? Because we went down to 15, 16K, and then we had a nice little pump up to like 20, took a few months, then up to like 25, up to now we're at 30 after a few months. And it's just a little bit of a tease because we just keep inching and squinching every few months, but it just seems like a long time. And right now we're in one of those periods again. And you can see that if you look at this chart, like I just highlighted, right? Here was the low, pump, kind of boring, dump. Massive pump, that was pretty exciting. Then 3 months of pretty boring price action, a little bit of a dump, nice little pump to basically the highs of where we were back in middle of April. And now it's been 3 months of boring, dumpy / just boring price action again. But this chart, more importantly, if we would do if we would respect this year or 6 or 7 month long support line, coming back down to the $28,000 and even a little below $28,000 is totally normal. So we're still waiting to see if that happens. But at this point, we haven't done anything. We haven't pumped up or dumped. We're still, I pointed this out first like a week or so ago, and we're still like literally the exact same price as we were back a week or two ago when I pointed this out. We have not moved. We have not done anything. So that is one of the reasons also that I haven't been posting videos. I'm also very busy at the moment currently with other things, but I would love to be posting more videos, but there's literally nothing to talk about. I'm struggling to, if the price is the exact same, give or take, a couple dollars for a couple weeks. I don't even know how people are still putting out daily content. It blows my mind. Are they saying anything? Is anyone saying anything? Because there's nothing to be said. And the daily chart, we're below 2 of the shorter term moving averages. And before we continue with the Bitcoin charts here, let's take a look at this. So Mags the Scalping Pro on Twitter talking about an inverse bear market, or as I like to call it, a bull market. We're entering, right? This is just very big. We see this descending trend line that we saw in the 2016 market, 2020, and now heading into the 2024 halving as well. And, breaking this level, it's right around that $30,000 level. It's huge. And it's no surprise that we're taking a long time to break above this, right? It's not really a shock. If we zoom out on this chart, you can see this is where 30,000 US dollars is. So it's no surprise that we're not just immediately breaking above it. It's the biggest resistance of the entire bear market to bull market change. So we have to be patient, but at the same time, this is very exciting because it is the last big level to really confirm bullish momentum for the next 1 to 2 years. So it's a very long-term, exciting. If you've been in the space for a long time, you should be very excited about this, which absolutely I'm very excited about this. And if we take a look at this chart, CryptoCon posted Bitcoin sideways price action. You're right, it's pretty boring. But Bitcoin has entered the longest traded zone of the NUPL, optimism/anxiety. And according to this, we will be leaving it in 2024. And people that are impatient will be the ones that lose. Basically, in my opinion, the only thing you need to succeed in the crypto markets now, at this point, if you're already in, is patience. That's it. And you might think, oh, that's easy, I can do that. Maybe. A lot of people can't. A lot of people don't have patience. Delayed gratification and patience are two traits that people never develop or never really master. And they are so invaluable for making money, like in the Bitcoin crypto markets, but also in your life in general. They're very important things to just develop. Stock Money Lizard's talking about how predictable all this is. New all-time high will occur shortly after the halving in 2024. We have roughly about like 8 months left. Okay. This is going to be such an exciting 8 months, in my opinion. Now, it's going to be the most exciting period of crypto, I think, ever, with so many institutions, potentially a Bitcoin spot ETF and all that. But it will be the most boring period of Bitcoin probably ever before that, right? It will go from the most boring to the most exciting like that. And you might be wondering, is it really this predictable? Can you predict, like, when the halving's coming, and can you predict that we will have a massive bull market running up to that? No, it can't be that easy, right? I will tell you from experience, it was exactly that easy in the last bear market to bull market in 2019 to 2020. It was that easy, okay? It was almost unbelievable because I knew it was coming. Everybody that I consumed content from and read posts from and everything that follow crypto and everything, they all knew it was coming too. And then it did come. Even with the crash in March of 2020. Despite that, it still happened, right? The biggest black swan the markets have really ever seen. Not just crypto, but the entire market, the entire economy has ever seen probably in the last couple of decades at least. So can it be that easy? Yes, it can be. It's no guarantee. But if you're looking and thinking, there's no way we can just have the halving, and then a couple months after that, we'll be super rich and we'll have a lot of money. Well, I'm here to tell you that is very possible. Not only is it possible, it's happened before, and it's kind of programmed. In fact, it is programmed. And take advantage of a massive deposit and sign-up bonus if you're interested in trading these markets. If you sign up with my link to Femex below, you can also earn free XPT while you trade anything. It just takes 30 seconds to sign up. Put an email, create a password to Femex and BitGet below if you're interested in trading. Without any further ado,